I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need to spend it. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it.
On the road, the San Antonio Spurs are ready for this thing to get started. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Duncan is up there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in at the three, the small forward. The dish to Reddick. Pass to Mbah-a-Moute. Jordan kicks to Griffin. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Good shit, man.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
And the Clippers not known for being an outside shooting team, but they take a large amount of deep mid-range twos as well as their fair share of three.
They get it again. Mulligan, screen. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
He's going to get smashed on. You better believe that.
No clue.
About 20 times this game.
That is a brutal turnover.
For the Clippers, you think of Lob City and
Take it, Parker.
But the
Give them
reality
too
is,
much.
Clark, as Greg was just talking about, that just isn't the case.
It really isn't. I mean, they also led the league in pull-up shots attempted by a wide margin, about 24 pull-up J's a game.
Here's Leonard. Nice pass. Leonard to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Paul
Look at that.
kicks to Griffin.
Get shit out of here. I'm about to rob you. No.
Shot is off.
Go.
Here's Parker. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way
B,
to the free throw
son.
line. Try to make it a
You'll
three-point play.
find out what I do now.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off
Shit,
guard.
let's go.
Playing
Bop.
airtight defense and coming up with a steal.
What a foul that back.
Also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds. Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
San Antonio trailing here. Aldridge makes it off the glass. Aldridge has got his first points of the game.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger. And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Shit.
And it's denied.
I like that.
Bounds. Last touch by Reddick. Big group substitution here.
Like
for the
that,
Clippers.
man.
Green, he's checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Mbamamuta. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Shit out of him.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's not really a surprise at this point, but the Spurs were in the playoffs last year. 18th consecutive appearance.
Yeah, and they weren't in that usual top 3 spot, though. Although, had they won the last game instead of being the 6th, they could have been the 2nd.
Right.
Didn't have that home court advantage, and as they went up against the Clippers, it really cost them in that 7th game.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. And that misses. That would have put him up. Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
And against the Clippers, the Spurs didn't have home court advantage. I mean, ended up playing a big part in that series. They ended up losing in Game 7 in Staples with some questionable timekeeping, but that's not why
point you could get, man.
And that Spurs series sure didn't feel like a first-round matchup. I mean, you could have easily have seen either team playing for the title, regardless of who won the series. Both teams acknowledged that it felt like a conference finals matchup.
Duncan with the bucket.
Here we
They've done well at
go.
taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now here's Crawford. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tipped away. Stolen by Rivers.
Shit. Shit.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Pull away, son. Especially fourth quarter. At least by 15, 20, man.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Parker in at the one.
Get out of here, son. Let's go.
Pocket
That's what I'm talking about.
Crawford
That's what I'm
outside.
talking about. Let's go.
Great tee that time from Green. Parker's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Paul kicks to Crawford. It's stolen by
Go,
Green.
son.
To the middle. It's tipped. It's Crawford on the wing. Green up on top. 6 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Crawford.
I lock you down, son. Let's go, man. Beast, man. What you gonna do? Come here. Come here.
And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs
Go, man.
without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest
I'm a
tenured
joke.
coach in the NBA and has done so much for
what I
this
do,
team.
man.
Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
I like competition, son.
Griffin's check in for Los Angeles. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Duncan, the pass to Parker. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. And it's 6 points for Parker. And Greg, you know, for Popovich being with the Spurs for so long, since 1996, Clark, he is actually the longest tenured coach in all of sports right now.
Amazing, Kevin, and he's done it through winning. I mean, the third fastest coach ever to get to 1,000 wins. You compare his numbers with any coach in any sport, and they stack up as Hall of Fame caliber.
That's good. 8 points for Blake Griffin.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. Typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it was only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Outside Leonard. Back to Parker. Outside Leonard. From deep, Green. The rebound by Johnson. Clippers leading by 5. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. On the wing, Johnson. Paul outside. From the line. The shot will not go. Good D by Parker. Spurs trail by 5.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Go, son.
Read each other so well, it's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't
Some Gatorade comeback semen.
to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little smooth layup.
And the Clippers call time.
You right here.
As the teams head
Ride or
to
die.
a chance for the coaches
That's what I
to
do,
map
man.
out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Good
Here's
shit.
what the Clippers are going with right now. Pierce is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Mahamute comes in for Johnson. And it's Rivers in for Paul.
There are certain things, guys, that you can always count on in life. Death, taxes, and, of course, the Spurs winning 50 games in the regular season. Happened for the 16th straight season last year.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Leonard dishes to Aldridge. To the inside. Here's Marjanovic. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes.
Good try, man.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That's good. And now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Rivers with it.
Take
He's
it from
picked
him.
up by
That's what I'm
Parker.
talking about. Lock it down.
Outside Pierce. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. And the Clippers lead by 5.
I tell you what, fellas, he got
it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the we have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Blake Griffin in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. You look at Blake Griffin in this game. He's been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think he's got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Clippers right now, inside it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Mbamute in the small forward. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
Spurs trail.
What you made of, man?
Parker outside. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got 4 assists in the game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Griffin gets to Jordan.
Shit out here. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Sent back by Aldridge. And in space. Connects, the jumper drops.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they need.
And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Griffin. Jordan's got his second bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teams.
Not to the surprise of anyone, really, but the Clippers last year were strong at home once again. They managed to go 30 and 11 at Staples Center.
Yeah, and Kevin, that makes 3 straight seasons for the Clippers of 30 or more wins at home.
I thought I almost caught a spasm.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game,
Pop.
fellas.
I ain't gonna do it. Let's go.
Green gets to Aldridge.
Let's go, man.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Paul's running.
Come on, Duncan. You supposed to throw that shit, man. Sing that shit lullaby. Let's go.
Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
You know, the big thing for the Clippers is that they won some big games in Staples over tough opponents. I mean, also won 6 of their last 7 to secure the 3 seed in the West.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And one issue with the Clippers at home is that it didn't feel like they were at home. Blake Griffin said home court advantage is just not there for us. And this is on the heels of a loss where the crowd was cheering for the other team louder than the Clippers at times.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Cole Aldridge, he's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Mbamute. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Parker passes to Green. Back to Parker. Pass to Duncan. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
First free throw is good. For a while, the Spurs were viewed as a slow-it-down team from the championships almost a decade ago.
This shit every morning for work, son. You catch me on about 3:30 every morning, man. It's about 4:30. You want some of this? Come get it, man. It's your boy, Go Ahead, Quit, son.
Watching one game of them, and now you know that is the case.
You already know what it is. Let's go. Yeah.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
But the smash on him.
He had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Parker's shot is off.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
The drive by Paul. Again, the
Screen, the screen.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Clippers leading by 4. Crawford outside. The 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Crawford's got 5 minutes. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Paul Pierce is checked in for Johnson, and it's Rivers in for Paul. San Antonio also making a switch. Mills is checked in, and the foul called on Daniel Green. That's his first foul. San Antonio making a switch here. West is checked in. Rivers. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Spurs.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Green again, Crawford. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line, trying to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there, the hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rail, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Griffin comes in for Paul.
Shit.
And Mbara Mute comes in for Jeff Green.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Redick is checked in. The shot by Pierce will not go.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Here's Griffin.
Good shit.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Clippers lead.
Love that shit,
by
man.
4. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the 4th quarter. Aldridge out there with Anderson. Then it's Green. And it's Miller. And it's Diaw in at the 5 spot. From deep, Green. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that.
Screen didn't work though.
Him miss such an open look.
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. it's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Man, he's
just giving up.
Yeah, you know, the pace is only
son made him stagger, man.
deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams. And it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Told you, man, fourth quarter, man. You shouldn't have won the fourth quarter like that with me, man. Let's go.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
He's checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Miller.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one. Last season, the Clippers came away with the 3rd seed out west. They were very tough in conference and managed to get 37 of their 56 wins against Western Conference teams.
Thought you had it, didn't you?
Parker gets to Anderson. Duncan outside. Lock at 6. Got a piece of it.
Give me that. Give me that back.
Stolen by Reddick.
Get that back, son. Give me that.
Here's Jordan. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And the Clippers lead by 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
As you said, for the Clippers, 37 wins last year against the rest of the West. That total was the 2nd most against the rest of the West among any team in the league. Trailed only Golden State in that regard.
And you know what? They played the top West teams tough as well. One of only 3 Western Conference teams to be over 500 against the rest of the playoff teams from the West.
San Antonio calls timeout.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Leonard, he's checked in for Anderson. Leonard attacking, kicks to Duncan. And that is good.
Really, they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. And the way they did it in the first half, I think they've got to get back to trying that. It worked for them then. It should work for them now.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And it's Paul penetrating. It's stolen by Green. Here's Leonard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. No good on the free throw.
Make the shot, son. Make it.
Good on the second free throw.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a 1-possession game.
Paul again. It's Parker. And it's Paul penetrating. And he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Crawford with the ball. Now Green defending. All sorts of time. Crawford,
And defensive breakdown.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
San Antonio again missing. Ball goes in. Jordan dishes the ball. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on Daniel Green. San Antonio on defense. They trail by 6. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. Rebounded by the Spurs.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner. Solid on the one-hand throw.
Run the clock down. Good way to lose with me. Go ahead. So I'm gonna take advantage of that.
And one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Good. With time running down in the shot clock. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg.
12 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Good D by Jordan. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Let's take them back. Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in those. Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one. And the streets start trembling. It's way too many, it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop. So it never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace Guru? Word? That's how you feel up on this track? Little try on that. What you trying to rap now? Yeah, yo, Royce. We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing. Okay. Bugging out, you know. Right. Little test run. So, I need you to speak with your hands. On the count of 3. Everybody now, 1, 2, 3, go. Who stepped up in this rap game and saying acting fool? Me and Preem, both names.
Look, son.
I think it's time to move on to the next one.
I owe them ass whooping. I just lost by 4 points of them cats, man. I'm coming for them, too. You're going to see 80%. I don't believe that type shit. I'm a beast, man.
We are live.
Wake me up when you get ready, man. Like I got a quitter. You gonna quit first thing, man? Same thing as quitting. That clock went out. The victory for me, man. God damn, sure ain't gonna continue, man.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Reddick and Crawford, the sharpshooters outside. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan.
Boring game right here, man.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Make me another coffee.
The Boston Celtics figured to be near the bottom of the league last year. In many ways, they outperformed a lot of people's expectations.
And by no means were they a contender at any point, but they very well could be ahead of themselves in terms of the rebuilding process.
And with the Celtics being a surprise threat near the end of last season, even their losses were a close game.
On defense, the Celtics.
To back up your point about the Celtics being in close games, I mean, their point differential on the year was less than where you would expect it to be for a team that made the playoffs. I mean, it really gives you an idea of how many close games they played.
Now, here's Thomas. Following the miss by Griffin.
Go, son.
Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
That's what I'm talking about. Wake me up. Do something spectacular. I'm do a whole lot of shit this game, man. I'm about to show off and all that. Let's go. We at Bob. Let's go.
Celtics on D. Griffin sets the screen for Crawford.
Good run, but you can't hide, man.
Pass to Jordan.
Let's go. Run him.
Boston with the rebound.
Run him.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Clippers were so strong on the road last season. They led the league, Clark, in field goal percentage while on the road. And actually they scored more points away from Staples than in it.
Especially down the stretch, Kevin. I mean, they finished the regular season with 8 straight road wins to get home court advantage in the first round. Superb.
And he makes the first.
And the Clippers, with those 8 road wins at the end, you mentioned, that pushed their road record to 26-15. That was second best in the league. That also set a franchise high for road wins.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
You know, what's amazing about the Clippers on the road last year, guys, was the context. I mean, they had a bunch of back-to-back games and went 16-4 on the back end of back-to-backs. 11 of those came on the road.
Sullinger. Kept alive by Boston. Crowder. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern. Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
Here's Bradley. Johnson, the pass to Sullinger. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
It's deflected. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Jordan sends it back. Paul for 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And Doc Rivers passed the 700-win mark as a coach last season. He's climbing the ladder in career wins.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know that Doc oftentimes gets enough credit for the type of coach he is. I mean, as a coach, he is well over 500 in terms of his career win percentage. And how about over 500 in playoff games as well?
Here's Paul. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. But he gets it back. Crawford dishes to Reddick. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Well, you could see a change in the play with the Celtics after the trade deadline last year. And adding Isaiah Thomas gave them some pop off the bench and really created some balance for them offensively.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Paul penetrating. Johnson with the block.
Go get your shit tapped, sir.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. There's Thomas with the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And that was something the Celtics needed, adding Thomas, a player that could come in and provide Clark instant offense for them off the bench.
And, Kevin, I think that was a turning point for them last year. I mean, they saw that they had a chance to make a big leap forward after the trade and responded accordingly.
And stolen by Reddick. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Jordan. And that's now 10 points for Chris Paul. Here's Thomas. He has 5. A 3-ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Paul for 3. The shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Bradley kicks to Crowder. And it's blocked by Jordan. Clippers trail by 3. Crawford left side. A baseline J. And Boston with the rebound. Zellinger's got his 3rd rebound tonight. With 1 on the clock. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Celtics lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way.
Wait, quit, son. I think this could be even. But peace.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And guys, the Clippers last year, they were okay against the Eastern Conference, but not spectacular. You would have thought that with how well they were overall, they would have just really feasted on the East.
As you said with the Clippers, Greg, they did decently against the Eastern Conference. But of the Western playoff teams, Clark, they had the 2nd worst record against the Eastern Conference.
You know, things like that matter, Kevin. I mean, they struggled against the Eastern Conference playoff teams with only 6 and 10 against those teams last year.
I don't know nothing about your overhead. Coco, extra, crystal map. Nah, I'm just trying to rap, get you some cash. Keep the hip-hop police off my ass. I don't know.
Here's Crawford. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jared Zellinger is out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Crowder in it, the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Thomas. Thomas with another miss. Paul for 3. The shot is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Thomas with the ball. 8 points for him. Johnson outside. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Redick for 3. Rebound Boston. Zellinger's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bradley. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
And guys, we've seen teams hire college coaches with no NBA experience before. It hasn't always worked out, but for Boston, they have to be very pleased with Brad Stevens.
Boston leading by 3. Outside Thomas. To the paint. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Thomas.
Attention, Sean.
A heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Clippers trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
It's Bradley on the wing. To the middle. And stolen by Jordan. 3 on 3. Bradley against Redick. Now the feed to Paul. Clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Shit, that pressure. Bust pipes, son.
Clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Thomas again. Ball. Thomas
Can't hold him.
kicks
You
to
can't
Sullinger.
hold him, son.
Thomas down low.
Wow, let's go.
The 10-footer. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
You know, one of the things, guys, that impressed me about the Celtics was the number of assists they had. I mean, they really focused on moving the ball. And when you do that and you have shot makers, the assists pile up.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
3-on-3. And he gets it to go.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
With the Celtics and their assists, they were second in the league in potential assists per game, meaning shots they missed that if they made would have been
Let's
assists.
go. Let's go.
And that is a good thing, if you weren't sure. I mean, they were sandwiched between the Hawks and Warriors in that category. Pretty good company to be in. So they move the ball well. They just need to get a little more consistent at knocking down open shots.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Bradley nails both of them. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Outside Thomas. He dishes it to Sullinger. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Go, son. Pay attention.
Sullinger's got his second basket of the game.
Purely from a size standpoint, that
do
is
it,
a
man.
mismatch
Do it. I'ma
that's going
throw
to be
it.
hard to overcome defensively.
Jeffer's gonna throw Griff shit. I'm about to do it in a minute. You better believe that.
Griffin down low.
Look at that shit.
Johnson
Go.
on him. Redick for 3. A second chance effort. The shot by Jordan, no good.
Stickers can't see me.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot.
Go ahead, quit, son.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break and how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed
Choke.
like that.
Choke.
It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Paul. And that does it for the first half of play. Celtics out in front. They lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Get ready to go to work in a little while, son. And like a can of coffee and a cup of coffee and a can of whoop ass.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And the Clippers looking at who they've got. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Pierce is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Crawford at small forward.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back.
Y'all get blowed up. That's what's going to happen. A blowout. So you can run, but you can't hide, son. Keep running.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
On your ass, you better believe that, man.
The Celtics really seem to get better as last season wore on, too. GA finished the year looking very dangerous.
And Kevin, with the Celtics, they were dynamite after the All-Star break. Had the second best record in the Eastern Conference post-All-Star.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Johnson comes in for a layup, and Bradley subbed in for Smart. Sullinger left side, and stolen by Jordan. Now Paul, 15 points in the game. It's Pierce on the wing. And he slams it down right on top of Jared Sullinger.
What's up? What's up,
hey guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Thomas. And the layup's good off the glass. Thomas got 10.
10 and how many assists?
One of the big things for the Celtics after the All-Star break was they played smarter. I mean, they went from the middle of the pack in terms of turnovers
like you want to lay down,
rarely made mistakes.
That's what I make them do.
Kicks to Paul.
Quit, son.
To the middle. Here's
Man, I
Jordan.
talk cash shit about you when you quit. He's a coward.
Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Either you're a winner or a loser,
They
man.
want to work the ball into.
I'm a winner, man. Even when I lose, I'm a winner. You know what I mean? Never quit, son.
Yeah, that's a good point about the Celtics and
Remember
their
that.
turnovers. Last year after the All-Star break,
Daddy never
they
told
were
you
fourth
that.
in the league in
Be your
limiting
daddy
their
today.
mistakes. They played
Daddy
well throughout
life.
their years down the stretch.
Bop.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Sullinger. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Chris Paul.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively. Went for the 2-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics leading by 3. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when you're talking about a game down the stretch.
Boston making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Jordan the screen. The drive by Paul. Here's for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Pierce with the steal. Crawford outside. For the lead. Again, Pierce missing.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 8 points.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's Griffin. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control.
Here we go.
That's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a
Probably turned your mic on. You feeling confident in yourself?
I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
And
Yeah, your mama, nigga.
Free throw of the game here. And a new group in for the Celtics.
Talking like you know me, motherfucker. Your mama, ask your mama about me, you fucking Maury, baby. He's a bastard kid.
And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas.
He's a bastard, man.
You know, you work hard
Come
all
on here and
season,
disrespect me,
try
motherfucker. You
and
don't
get
even
to
know
the
me,
playoffs,
nigga.
Then get a favorable first-round matchup. How about the Clippers last year? Followed those steps.
You gonna do?
To reward with the first
Yeah, bang what? These nuts, boy. Take this right here. Take this right here. Bang what? This what you call bang, son. Let's go. Let's go.
Basketball down the stretch, which is
Shut up, boy.
what they are noted for. And the Clippers, though, did well, even though
So I like it quiet. Say something.
Where did it go? Oh, just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Lucky shit, brother.
To close out the third. They're taking the lead going into the final quarter.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Clippers lead.
Take this
5-1.
ass whooping. That's what you
And
take,
we'll be
man.
back right after this. And
Do
thanks
this
for
shit
joining
for
us again
fun,
as the
man.
fourth quarter of play
Every
is set to
day.
get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Boston trailing. Olynyk is out there with Johnson. And it's Young. Then there's Smart. And it's Turner in the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Turner with this screen on Crawford. Here's Olynyk.
Can't even understand your language, man. I don't hear nothing you
Here's
saying.
with it.
Man.
And Young picks him up defensively.
I don't know him.
Here's again. Young. Unloads.
Never heard of him, man.
Second chance shot. Short. And the layup's good off the glass.
It must not have been that good, man.
Jordan's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Los Angeles. Young, right side. To the left side wing. And Smart with the basket on the assist from Young. Smart's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. Paul for three.
Tee him up.
Here's
School.
Griffin. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they work hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Here's Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Nah, well, Ray Allen, man.
Ball goes in. And lots of
I don't know
contact
about
there.
that, nigga. Oh, I ain't heard nothing about this. Yeah.
And that one falls for Paul. Austin
Guess
Nicholson
anything's
changes.
possible, man.
Jared Sullinger's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Uredko comes in for Johnson. And Hunter sub in for Young.
You did what? Oh, yeah. Don't amaze me, man. Everybody on the bandwagon these days, man. Everybody want a range, so you never know. Huh? Ain't nobody loyal to the game no more, man.
The Clippers in the lead.
Yeah.
Pierce inside the three-point line.
Yeah, he was loyal, so was Jordan.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball.
Magic
Maybe
Johnson.
adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
That's really a team that I play. I go old school a whole lot, man, with friends and peeps I know, man.
8 points for Paul Pierce.
I win a lot of games. I play old school versus new school, beat new school, man.
We'll look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
My part?
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is
nah, I don't mess with it, man. I ain't got the patience for that. Too much waiting around, and I like to be in control of.
This is to Griffin. Crawford passes to Griffin.
I tried that, but I mean, a lot of cats don't like to pass and ball haul, and I don't like that, man. This is what I play right here. I've been doing this 8 years. Online gaming.
Rejected by Pierce. And they get it back. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 7-point play. Chris Paul picks him down. Some changes for Boston. Crowder is checked in for your left. Wow. Bradley comes in for Evan Turner. And Thomas subbed in for Smart.
That's why they need Rose. I mean, well, Rose fell off, but he might can bring him back out, you know.
I mean, Rose and Carmelo might be good, but I don't know who else they got.
Well, they got that Porkis, whatever. That guy's nice.
And that one misses.
Tall guy, I forget his name. How to say his name? Porkis is whatever. He's nice.
The drive by Jordan.
Yeah, they point guard nice. The one that got right now, he's nice.
Thomas defending.
Who?
Deep two from Crawford. And misses it off.
Where he's supposed to be going?
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Boston. Oh.
We got 113 left to play here in the fourth.
I really don't keep up with a lot of the media and what they're talking about. Either I'm working.
By 3. Bradley dishes to Sullinger. Celtics passing it around. He kicks it to Brown. They get it back. It's Bradley on the wing. He feeds it to Sullinger. Just 3 to shoot. Shot by Crowder, no good. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Here's Griffin. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his
I didn't know where he was going nowhere.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Been with Miami forever.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Amir Johnson's checked in for Hunter.
Paul, nice. My favorite player is Westbrook, man. Westbrook. Got my mentality. I like everything about Westbrook, man. He's just a straight beast, man. He dominates, man.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
I'm not sure how long he's in his contract with him, but
I'm sure he's not happy about
nah, but they still gonna shine, man. They still gonna be in the top ranking, man. Yeah, somebody come along. I mean, all these players is good, man. I mean, if you notice, a lot of them they go up. You know, they start in their 60s or whatever, and before you know, they already ranking up. You know, the more years they play.
puts them up
Nah.
by 5.
If they have a good season, any player will.
But one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play.
Yeah.
I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all
No fouling out there. Don't foul them.
Ball passes to Pierce. Back to Paul. There's the 3. That is good.
Wow.
It has been
Good game.
a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.